твоих объятиях, на твоем теле я плавлюсь, плавлюсь в твоей постели, на твоем теле, совсем не важно знать, кто был с тобою до меня. Скажи мне, нет, опять я весь пылаю от огня. И вот я плавлюсь, плавлюсь в твоей постели, в твоих объятиях, на твоем теле я плавлюсь, плавлюсь в твоей постели, на твоем теле,
Hello everybody, my name is Benjamin and you are watching Mana Brews. So today's stream we're going to be doing the Magic the Gathering FNM. So tonight's FNM is going to be Brawl from what I checked this morning. So if you guys have been seeing the Twitter / Facebook postings, tonight we're going to be playing Nahiri from the Zendikar Rising set as our main commander. And what I hope to do is small stuff with equipment. And we're going to try to make it work the best we can. So let's get on it. Alright, so take a look. Perfect. Alright, as you can see, we already have it set up. Now we'll just double check and we'll just go through the deck list very quickly. Obviously, singleton format, so we're going to start it off with Nahiri. Moving on with some of the Moldal dual-face lands that came out in Zendikar Rising. I kind of like these ones because if we don't draw into enough lands, these come into lands into the battlefield tapped. So if we flood, then we just used one side of the card. If we don't flood and we're in need of land, then you know what, it's not as bad as it feels bad. So first one, we got Spikefield Ruin, and then some of the equipment: Cliffhaven Sail, the Shadow Spear, all that glitters, and Angelic Ascension. This is going to be an interesting one. So we can either use it to remove a creature on our opponent's side of the field that's just a big threat that we can't handle. So let's say Questing Beast. I'd rather deal with a 4/4 flyer than stupid Questing Beast. I can't even block if I don't have a creature with power 2 or greater, or if he's coming after my Nahiri, because Questing Beast really kills Planeswalker. It's fucking just terrible. So we have that option. Or the other cool thing that we can do is we can go onto our own creatures. Nahiri, her plus ability here makes a 1/1 core, so why not change that 1/1 core into a 4/4 flyer and start attaching to the flyer? That's all I'm saying. So there's a possibility for that too. We got Daxos Blessed by the Sun. For both the red and white portions of the deck, we have the demigods for them. So Daxos, his devotion is equal to our devotion to his toughness is equal to the devotion to white. And then when another creature I control enters the battlefield, we gain a life. So that's wrong, gain life, nothing wrong there. And he'll be a nice big chunky boy, great for blockers. Fearless Fledging, landfall trigger. Every time a landfall comes in, it gets +1/+1 counter, and it gains flying for the turn. So not only can we get it to pump up big, but we can also fly over the board. Blast Casket, we got as removal. This one to give our creatures not only protection, but it can also double as land as needed. The Birth of Meletis will help us with fixing. Cleansing Fire. People are like, you know, people are always iffy about this card, but this one, because we're running 2 colors, if we don't hit our other color. So if we only go into red, we can turn around and just be like, I need some white. So you know what? I'm going to pop one of my own mountains, have it come in as plains, and then we just draw another card. So it gives us a cantrip as well as fix our mana. And you know what? If we see something that we just don't like on the opponent's side, we can also use it for that. There's more than one use for it. Crystal Slipper, just another equipment to be used with Nahiri, giving our creatures +1/+0, and haste. Fire Prophecy, piece of removal. Omen of the Forge, removal. Royal Eruption, more removal. Mirror Shield, if they got Death Touchers, we're just gonna be like, nope, you know what, you Death Touch yourself, have a nice day. Wings of Hubris, give creatures flying, so pseudo evasion, definitely great. Vanishing Light, more removal. Mace of the Valiant, makes our creatures big. This one was originally in the Brawl deck, but because it was in Throne of Eldraine, even though it's in the Brawl portion of the deck, and was not released as part of the main set, it's still in the set, and still counts in the standard rotation. We got Maul of the Skyclaves, Omen of the Sun, Annex, which is our parallel to Daxos. So his power is going to be equal to the number of red that we control in the top right mana symbols. I wish I can. Yeah, no, I can't do that. So as you can see, there's he already starts off with 2 devotion to himself, and then every other red creature after that just gives him more devotion. And then also when he dies or another creature I control dies, I create a 1/1 satire, and if it was power 4 or greater that died, 2 of those. So basically I'm replacing the creatures. Unfortunately the satires don't block, but you know what, we're trying to go in punching a little bit, so we're almost half aggro, half Voltron kind of feel to it. Bone Crusher Giant doubles as removal, but can also become a creature after the adventure is completed. Kazu's Fury, sometimes, you know what, we make a very big creature and we just yeet it at our opponent. And cards like Fling, which this card is essentially based on, you sacrifice your own creature, you deal damage to any target based on its power. Most yeet cards are like, some people are just, no, it doesn't work on its own. But because this one doubles as a land, I kind of like it. It you know what, use one circumstance in one circumstance, use the other if needed. Valakut's Awakening, a cool kind of reddish way to draw cards. This will help us sculpt our hand a little bit, and comes in as Valakut tapped. Then we have Ikiri Fearless Voyager, more equipment, just kind of nonsense and shenanigans that we're going to be pulling with. Altar of the Pantheon, I kind of dig this. So 3-drop mana rocks usually are just not that great, because we have 2 demigods in the deck. Every time we tap that mana, we gain 1 life, right? So it's every time there's a god, demigod, or legendary enchantment, we gain a life every time we tap this one. On Spark Counter Massacre, go against our opponent's planeswalkers if need be. Archon, flying, pseudo evasion, Pegasus. So every time we get an enchantment, which there is a few in the deck, not something that we rely on, but it'll make more creatures, so we're swarming our opponent. Bassaru's Lieutenant, just pump up the board. Commanding Presence, make more dudes if our attacks go through. Fate's Feathers, removal. Leonin War Leader, every time he attacks, he makes 2 other 1/1 cat tokens that will also attack. Shatter the Sky, complete board sweeper. Pactos Unscarred, oh my god. So there's a lot of things that he can get protection from. It's a little bit randomized, but in most cases, it's usually just very good for you. Solemn Simulacrum, I love this thing. It comes into play, gives you a land, so you kind of fix your mana as you need be. Sure, you need 4 to start off with, but not only does he just does that, becomes a blocker, but you also draw a card. So I appreciate this. Elspeth Conquers Death. It's a removal. It taxes our opponent for a turn, and it also returns one of our creatures and or planeswalkers. Not that I foresee near here in the graveyard. Akum Warrior. So this one, you know, it's a 4/5 for 6 trample. Doesn't feel that great, but it also comes in as land. So I think it'll just synergize with everything. If I need it as a creature, it comes in as a creature. If I need it as land, it comes in as land. Embercleave, big bomb to the deck. So it costs 1. It has flash, so you can just flash this in. Costs 1 less for every creature I control that's attacking. And when it enters the battlefield, you attach it to a creature you control. That creature gets +1/+1 and has double strike and trample. So not only are we punching through our opponent, we're also hitting twice. So if we come to a point where, all right, so the first hit we've hit 4. Oh, they only have 2 toughness, so now we punch in 2, and then we go back and we punch in another 4, so that comes into like 6 damage. That's pretty good. Ondu's Inversion, it's another board sweeper, and it comes into the battlefield. It can also become a land coming into the play tapped. Castle Ardenvale just makes more creatures. Plains, mountains, very simple. Pathway, Triumph. Everything else is just essentially fixing for mana, including the Fabled Passage. So, now that the introductions to the deck are completely and out of the way, we will now start the event. Hopefully we have some very good luck today. Okay, so people are using Planeswalkers. Yep, that's kind of what I figured. 2 land. If we get into 3, this is going to be promising. It's not the greatest, but you know what? It's not the worst either. I think we can. I think we can roll it. I think we can manage. They're still trying to decide their hand. Don't blame them. Sometimes the shuffler in this game is just so broken. You get like 6 lands back to back to back, and it's like you never know. And the way they give you the hand, they always have the lands to one side and the creatures together, so you have no idea. Unlike a real game of Magic, when you're drawing your cards each individually, you have no idea if these were the last pick of your hand or the first pick of your hand. So you could never get that that wanting, that little bit of extra information that you get in a normal game of actually sitting down and playing stuff. But Arena's alright. It does what it does fairly well. Unfortunately, haven't hit our 3rd land. You know what? We'll just put down the equipment that doesn't do anything, pass the turn, make it work. I think I just did a big boost. That would have been a little bit nicer, but well, next time. Lots of football. Looking on screen, working together. Well, we did get our land. It's low, but at least we got there. That's fine. Can't put anything down. Daxos costs 2 whites. Can play an Alter the Pantheon. There's options. But not just in the water. What we got going on here. So as long as you control an artifact or enchantment, he has flying. Yeah. That is he from me. Okay, that's all right. Okay, so that last half is not going to be relevant. This is a 3/3 flyer and doesn't have vigilance. That's fine. It doesn't have haste either. Scry the top card of our deck. Battle Pit's Awakening. I feel like we need something. Let's just pique the interest of giving it flying. On the turn there. I feel like, so if he swings in with Flutterfox, I don't think we're going to block. Flutterfox just does not have the vigilance. We can crack back for 2, which is seemingly insignificant. But this is still very early in the game. He's at 26, I'm at 25. Daxos is going to help us gain life. I think we're alright here. but make it work. Next turn, getting me here around the board, and we're just going to start just flying in. Yeah. Perfect. I mean, we could do a 2-for-1 initial.
We will survive this crisis.
Touch equipment. Either one is fine. It's fine. Let's do the turn there. So now that Nahiri's kind of on the board, we just have a little bit more blockers kind of going on. I feel like Calyx should be online soon. He's kind of contemplating it, I guess. Yep. You get your lands here, bud. Library, you may reveal an enchantment from among them, put them into your hand, rest in the bottom library. Exile target creature enchantment you don't control until target enchantment you control is available. Yeah, sure.
The multiverse provides me with fascinating new experiences.
Kind of figured he'd do something along the lines of that.
Clothis, show me my path.
Fine. Sure. I'm gonna try to swing. Got flyer 2, so that's fine. So we'll block. This might be. Start paying that command.
This is not my destiny.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We will protect my home.
Doesn't have another land drop. I'd like to be able to do more things, but unfortunately the mana is just not allowing us. Do love the fact that this equipment is actually kind of helping us just kind of stay afloat with the this flutter flux. I mean, he was already a flyer. Yeah. Enter the battlefield at the top. 7 cards of your library, reveal an aura among them, put them in your hand. The rest of the ball library. I feel like we're in trouble here a little bit. I knew that was only a matter of time. We needed to go on to other things, and unfortunately we're drawing into the higher end of our curve, I think. It's not getting that land. I think that's missed. Virtual library. Jesus. Basic plains, basic forest, reveal them. So he's not only just taking the lands out of his deck, but he's assuring that he's getting land drops to turn. That's a little unfortunate. So we can make it okay. So,
The core empire will rise again.
yeah, that's a good plan. That's a crazy one. Do the boss. Fine. These green decks. Green is such a pushed color in this. It's That's quite fortunate. Yeah, that's an elk, but I mean, the equipment not working. All other card types, all abilities.
He'll taste my blade. I welcome new allies.
Trying to think here, so we got 6 men on the ground. Not many. Just made a very fatal error. And this is why we love Embercleave. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Oh my. And
Not
back.
let the threads of fate unravel any further.
Looks like he made my guy in-house. I just wonder if I unequip. There. You're gonna do that. Embercleave's equip cost 3.
The stars will light our way.
I have much to think about.
I move it to the command center. I just realized how much shit I made. What? Can't I not? It's like a shit.
Clothis, show me my path.
Feeling like he's got this. I mean, Alec's deck is pretty much net decked. I'm trying to go with something original, but that's okay. But I mean, what he plays? 9. He gets quite a big board state there.
Protection lies in stone. I can work with that.
Twice the number of roll 1 deals 3. So it would deal 6. Nothing prevalent for 6, so make a block.
Help me remake this world.
That's unfair. I think he's got this game. I don't have any. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Very important to have drawn removable. We didn't get there. There's always more games. We're not done streaming until we win both games. So for this FNM, we just have to win 2. They need the code to your local game store. They give you back a code. Or, sorry, you send screenshots to your local game store. They give you back a code. And then you can turn around and get skins and different things that whatever MTG arena kind of offers at the time. That's a pretty good keep. I'm actually not that. No creatures. But if we do get creatures, then we got stuff to work with. Seems fun. Roxay. Creatures. He gets creatures. Mind you, if we get this one online, beautiful. Yeah, I feel like they'll become very prevalent when we see Death Touchers. Providing it doesn't like it's a action for each converted mana cost other than the chosen number. So unless it's somehow on 2, it should be fine. This is gonna be a little mean, but that's fine. Perfectly okay. So protection except from CMC number 4. I think that's okay. Oh come on, man! That doesn't mean you instantly bet. Unless he's thinking he's got. Have to seriously this? I don't know about that. Unless he has a way for me to sacrifice it, that's the other possibility. They haven't made Swamppox into standard yet. He will give me ideas. And yeah, there you go. You found a way to do it. Don't know why that took so long. So let's get
My world will return to its ancient glory. We will protect my home.
Got it figured out. Yeah, hey, this is your only target, so this is where it's going. Oh, hey Cuz, I just kind of seen you on the chat. How are you doing? I'm doing well. And yourself?
I tire of destruction.
Unfortunate. Yeah, definitely want to hear back from command zone. It's fine. And so things will be okay. It's only start making some creatures. Start gaining back some life. The plan is finally coming together. Oh my god. Oh, not much gonna help you. Okay. He does have to get rid of the core, though. Don't mind discarding this card. Yeah, once all that glitters kind of comes online to that flying core there, they're not saying they're knee deep and shit. I am just saying they're gonna smell a lot like it. No, I don't want to get to give him duty. Or the pseudo evasion, rather. Yeah. Doesn't get back to me. Oh no. Alright, get back to here. Sorry for cutting the audio, just playing back.
My home, my people, nothing matters more.
Get some damage there. I think I just hunted that one because it only deals 2. Bonus probably like, what do you think? But like, yeah, that's kind of not on like it. If I had a little more quick than that, but then, that's fun. Yeah, he I was pausing like, what
Your
are you
fate was
doing?
forged in stone.
And I don't blame him. Yeah, I just hunted that move. Well, welcome to seeing what the magic thing is about there, cousin. It's definitely a fun game. Takes a lot of strategy, takes a lot of thinking, so hope you're enjoying what you're seeing. I actually made a lot of mistakes on this one.
Quest rages on.
Yeah, move back to the command zone, so now it's going to cost me 8. And that removal. Not only am I making all the mistakes, I keep getting all the removal on me. It's unfortunate. game breaks my play a land for turn, so next turn I'm actually playing a Hiri and hopefully not fucking hunt it this time. So, flying for strike. Can't do that actually, it already has flies. Fly over 3. They're at a little bit lower of a life than we are, so... Not that he's not already going to be cracking back for 7, but let's see. I think we're a little bit ahead. So he cracks back for 7. Escapes Crocs, maybe. I'll make that trade any day of the week. Thank you. Oh, no blocks. That's... I'll make that trade any day. How much mana do we got up? So we got 2 and 2. He doesn't know about the other one yet. Pass the turn there. Basically, whatever life... So, Crocs is going to make us lose 3 life because I'm going to Bone Crusher Giant at least him. But I think he's already in... He's kind of in trouble here. He needs to do something. If he doesn't do anything, he's a little done. I think we're just going to block with the wall anyway. That much mana open, maybe there's an empty, maybe not. Okay, you didn't choose that, obviously, so. Okay, so this should be game here. We should win this, so we'll deal him 2 damage. Gain the 2 life. Go to turn. Yeah. Alright, good. He's already caught up. That was a nice win. So, 1 win, 1 loss. Although the losses don't count as much because it's just literally win your first 2 games and you've completed the event. So, first one there. Oh, we get a rare. What's the rare we get? Titan's Nest. Beginning of your upkeep. Exile card from your graveyard. That actually, that's an interesting build. I feel like there's build arounds for that. Oh, both of them are rares. Okay, so yeah, so let's do one. Try to get one more in. So if we win this one, then we've done our event, and then we'll be fine. But if we haven't, then let me and do another one. Ooh, now we're going to be playing against a Ashiok deck. Okay, so first and foremost, let's keep that in. And stable passage, pass the turn. My cat. So there you go. I hope everybody likes the cat. Cats of the MTG. Look at this guy. He's such a big shot. He's such a big shot. Okay, so then when it's like, dude, you just played the table pass. What are you doing? Little does he know, this little guy demands the attention. So we'll crack this. neither here nor there what we get. Okay, so put down the axe. That'll help us out a little bit. Thank you for the land, good sir. You do not have to worry about a thing. Great. We're going to gain 2 life. Is he in mill deck? He, by every right, is in mill deck. Okay. Scenario where I'm like, okay, we can exile a creature and then just get a 4/4 from earlier in this game. If anybody remembers that, this is where this becomes relevant. You don't have to exile your opponent's creature. Let's just exile one of our own and we'll make a 4/4 for it. Aye. And now we got a 4/4 flyer. I think that's a pretty good trade-up. That's kind of why I like that card, because in the right circumstance, you literally take your worst creature and you've just made it so good. You know what? No, Bastards is good. We're gonna fly in and we're gonna play in hard. They did not like that. They were like, nope, nope. Shame on you. Can't say I blame them. But they're like, no, shame on you. But he blocks because he's got a flyer as well. So because he declared blocks, the damage doesn't go through, and he'll just sacrifice more value for it, which, once again, very good. Here we go, mill deck. So he's milled me 3. What are we at? So we got 39 cards in the library. And
You need to protect as many people as possible.
Pick it so possible. He didn't scry. He didn't know what he was trying to. I think so. Okay, well, let's cast it. And we'll just, yep. Peace. Get some stickers on the table. The next time. So let's just kill off that Jace, because that can be relatively annoying. We definitely don't want him to start
I need a
hand.
better solution.
He's like, I need a better solution. Yeah, you need it. Oh.
This much.
Did you finally draw into that? Oh, my dude. Oh, gosh. Let's get the Liam and War Leader online. We can put the boots. Just punt in for some extra damage. That's all I'm doing here. Because when Leonin War Leader starts attacking, he'll make 2 more when the cats just go and start punting. Okay, yeah, sure. I will take that trade any day of the week.
There is little as exquisite as the artist.
Okay, now I got exile her, so sure. So it's not relevant.
Recoil to the recess of your mind.
I'm not gonna lie though, Ashiok is like badass. Like, look at that guy. Like 100% just unadulterated ass. Okay, my turn.
I am the last of the ancients. empire will rise again.
So, hi, Ashiok.
Back to shadows and silence.
So it's gonna cost him 7? Does he? Okay, he's got 7 now.
Perish without me then.
Well, yep. So Nahiri back to the command zone. So Nahiri will cost us 6. Just looks like because he already kind of knows about it. I think he kind of half forgot about that. Oopsies. Oh well, let's give him some love. Give him a little love.
Listen to my whispers.
What?
And sing
all of us.
hymn.
That's fine. Sure. Okay. And then discard a card. Yeah, that's fine.
Surrender every morsel of fear.
There we go. So there is our second win. Okay, that was a little quicker than I thought it was going to be. Well, you know what? Bonus. We're going to do a bonus tonight. So on top of getting the event, which I'm actually taking at the local game store. Oh, we got a myth. What did we get? Okay, so give you a little history. That card in actual paper Magic is about like $20 for a reason. Very good. It bounces back non-land permanence as a spell, and then you could flash it back in. You've seen the other guy use it in the Ashiok deck. Unfortunately, you didn't see it like perform perfectly to circumstance, but I am not saying no to a second one of those. I only have 2. This is now my second one in this game, in its collection. We have some here, but like this is that was a very, very nice randomized pull. I'm very happy about that. Okay, so the store I deal with for just the FNMs is multi-zone. Here he is. Hey, Chris. Just did the FNM. Here's a picture. And we'll just take a picture of this. Voila. And that is now sent off. Perfect. All right. Well, like I said, that happened a little quicker than I normally would have thought. Oops, no. So I'm gonna play another one. Bad, but Brawl's just not something I want to keep doing. So, you know what? Just for a little bit of extra bonus tonight, that was a little bit of a short stream. We're going to go and we're going to do a standard event. Let's do some more 4-color cycles because I find this deck just, it's so fun to play. It's such a just easy, I find it just a fun deck. You basically cycle out your entire deck and then just like blast somebody in the face in one big shot with the Zenith flares. So we'll try to do a quick event. I'll judge the time. So let's say we're still on here till quarter to midnight. That's a very capable hand. I like that. Just play down that. Show him what the clock says and see if he's got any responses. No responses, eh? Alright, that's fine. So let's make that box a little bit bigger. Make him a little bit more relaxed. Punch in for 3. There we go. Yep, that's a card. Get an extra damage. Just absolutely wreck it. Okay, buddy. Okay, so he just kind of killed our fox. That's unfortunate. We could make this work. So we're just gonna go this route, I think. Do what you want to do there, buddy. You want to come up? Okay. Yeah, oh, yeah. Okay, big tail. Alright. Okay. Okay, that was a bad idea. Okay. This cat is probably one of the biggest sucks in the world. So it keeps adding. Pass the turn. Does he want to proceed? That would do it. Okay, if we didn't need the Zenith Flare before, we very much need them now. And for some reason, this... So that is lands in a row. Flooding. I don't think the amount of damage we do is very relevant right now. I think we're just kind of in along the ride. Why is he taking so long? Oh gosh.
Come share bread with me, friend.
Okay. I'm in trouble. Oh no. Not good. Like, is he just try to bet?
My sand will protect you.
Like, yeah, man, you got a way of winning, so make it very long. I know the right result. Let the game out, dude. Okay. So, down. Cycle right out. Keep cycling out. Keep doing what you do. That was as good as we got. There's no attacks here. That flyer is quite a pain in the ass. We've got 4 copies of Zenith Player, 37 cards in the deck, meaning we haven't gone through one in the top 20. That's disturbing.
I will guard your advance.
So he's gonna go put another one on the counter, so he swings in for 8. He doesn't have enough on the board, though. He doesn't have enough to kill me, so it's not impossible for us to come back around with this. Yeah, let's see. A little hard to say, but not impossible. We're down to 2. You know, like, resistance is futile, and I'm like, maybe, but we're gonna play this out, man. Just keep cycling. See what we got. Of course. So, 20 cards. So we've gone through 25 cards of the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lands. 25 cards, and you're telling me your randomizing shuffler is not broken? Yeah. That would never happen in a real game of Magic. But that's okay, it's fine. Honestly, at the same time, I'm kind of just happy that Arena's on the table. Okay. Oh, well, you know what? Let's take a look at what we got in the pack. We just pulled a pack of Euphoria. Let's do it. What did we get? Okay. Oh, nice. We get a nice little rare wild card as part of that extra bonus that we got. And nice. Alright. Just keep kind of rolling with it, going back to the standard event. At the first game loss, the flood. Complete flood. Oh my god. Terrible. Yeah, that actually seems very cool, though. I'm okay with that. Drubaka. Wonder if he's related to Chewbacca. Alright, and we'll just pass the turn here. Keep going. Keep going. I want my tree guy. I want some tree guys. All about the trees. Love scruffy. Yeah, I'll reserve. Yeah, pass the turn, end the turn. for the one that we never draw any more cards from. I feel like we're gonna need to that stinger and the healer simultaneously. Just kind of get ahead on that. So that tells me next turn he's going to be putting out that bad boy. Bad for us. Let's see if you block first. Block with Animal? Depending on if he blocks or just depending on what I do next. So he just has to control a 1-1. Go through. That's fine. Cycle out a card. Start cycling. We need options. We need ways to play. And we need a second thing to play. Maybe two. Let's keep the go for blood. Depending on circumstances, they can have us with removal. No attack. Okay, so go down the mountain. Let's just continue the cycle. Oh. Perfect. Perfect. Great. Love this. So let's hope we can just continue cycling. We'll have a big lead. This one down because if we can cycle, then we can start making more creatures and have a little bit more block before we get our Zenith Flare going. And once we get Zenith Flare, oh man, it's gonna be very, very spicy. He's got 9 cards. He's gonna play Brawl. I'm surprised he has not played his love structures yet. Yeah, he's like, yeah, you're gonna do that. You're gonna do that. Yeah, no blocks. Okay, so I'm going to take 10 this time around. I mean, there's no point on the Tramper. And then 3 is neither here nor there. It's not good. Boy. He's just like, yeah, no, I'm going to make more, man. There's more coming. Let's see if we can just cycle a little bit more. Go on. Don't stop. I wish I could hold on to that feeling. That's unfortunate. Did not pan out the way we had hoped. This is very unfortunate. We have gone through 22 cards yet again, and not one of the 4 Zenith Flares. And I need to hold up for blocks now. Because now we're in trouble. That just won. Pretty. Very good game. Very good. Just not around the light tonight. Alright, okay, it losses and not a single win. Unless we get 5 back-to-back, we are not breaking even this draft, that is for sure. Hashtag we are getting wrecked. We did so good on the Brawl. Like, I just randomly put it together, this Brawl deck. I didn't even net deck it or anything. I'm just like, hey, you know what? Brawl? Nahiri? I think that's a good idea, and I just kind of went with it, but like... yeah, not this time, man. Alright. So you're just playing white. I'm gonna tell what the box says. Let's see if we can record. No retort. Perfect. Just the way I like it. Face for 3. Yeah. Okay, so is it worth it getting us? No, let's just we're gonna make a very, very big boy. Oh, well, actually this we can do. That I'm actually okay with, and let's take out healer. I think he's going to do more healing than dealing us damage. And we will attack with our spicy little flat dive. Will he? He does not. We are getting there. Yeah, I'm with this guy. Yeah. Alright, I'm feeling you, White click. Lights. So gain him the life, deal with that, get him out of the way. Yeah, that's fine. We'll let that go. We're gonna cycle twice. Make our boys big. There's our Zenith player. Finally get one. And just swing in. Has he accepted death? Is that what's going on? No, because I'm not sure either. Okay. I feel you. You got a big boy. Okay, you got another creature going. Yeah. I'll let you in on a little secret there, bud. Mine are so big. At this and he's like, let's attack. Like, I'm unless there's rumors. Yep, writing's on the wall. He's got the hint. He's like, I can't do anything about this. When the deck goes, she goes. So that's all I got to say about that. Nice. Okay, I guess we didn't have it before, so no, we had a copy. That's right. I just don't remember how many copies. Okay, so. 1 win, 2 losses. Not the greatest record in the world, but let's keep going. Keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. His name is Shiny Fruit. Okay, that's a very keepable hand. I was contemplating on playing a tournament box, but I'm like, Now we'll play the fox. And we'll see what happens. the sun, I'm sure. Yeah. We're gonna do that. Block, and then before damage, I'm just gonna cycle out the card and you lose your creature. Just that simple. Okay. You didn't think I wasn't gonna do it? Tell you what, bud. Block me. Block me. I dare you. Yeah, that's it. Oh, he doesn't even block the other one. Really? Okay. Well, let's just kind of build up the board state, I guess. And yeah, you know what? We have another cycler and just punch him. And we'll cycle out on his turn. That way we just kind of swarm him with creatures. I feel like that's just the best way to kind of go about it. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I kind of figured you'd do something like that. Yep, that's fine. Definitely feel ya. I just have a bigger board, so I care a little. He's like, hold on here. I don't think that's a smart idea. Right. We're gonna put down the other box. Which way is gonna be like, wow. I'm just gonna put down, I'm gonna grab Loris in my hand, and we're just gonna pass the turn. So, providing we don't get Anna flooded? Okay. Huh. I mean, come on, we just did this. Didn't we just do this last game? I feel like we did this last game. I'm not sure anymore. Yeah. You want to swing in for 6? Yeah, you can swing in for 6. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a great card, wrong time in game. Oh, right, he exiled the boxes, right? Okay, none. Fine. That kind of makes me wonder things are... Yep, he's got some pretty big boys going on there. So, let's just go... here. Here. Seems fine to me. Okay, so we have this one. We're gonna get the clock back. Start cycling. Add another clock, so I'll come back to us next turn. For a second. My apologies, excuse me for that. Hold on to that. Axe. There's a 5-5 on the board. He kind of has to watch a little bit what he's doing. Yeah, I think it, yeah, punching with the floor and the arrow seems fine. Okay, so first we're gonna do this. Then we're gonna go here. Then we're gonna go there. Then we're gonna go there. And providing he doesn't lose, successful good amount of time. He's probably thinking like, well, the truth is, we can survive one more hit from that Pegasus. Jack, you really gotta stop fucking with these lines. Yeah, that's fine. Back on top of that, so. Alright. And the worst he does is literally fly in the air for 4, we block his ground damage. That's okay. That was a successful trade. Do we have this? Not quite yet. Fine, then. Fine, we'll make it work. He's just kind of in top deck and I'm not really sure where to go about it. Because that I don't really blame him. Makes another dude. You gain that life bud, you're gonna need it. We're only playing white, so we're not afraid of a counter spell. Not like there's a mana type, and even at that, I think we got the mana to pay for it. Could you imagine like something like mana type in like Xander or something? I can't wait till Time Spiral Gasp comes out. That's gonna be a set, but I don't want to start putting that one on Arena for like Stork. Yeah, so we will go here. That's fine. Pass. Gain back. Very close to just one there. Okay, we can't do that. But it doesn't matter. Good game, my dude. I wanted to hit your game, but that's not the one that came out. Okay, so we are. That was our second game in? I was half contemplating that we were losing one, but I guess not. Okay, so 2 wins, 2 losses. Let's keep this going. Like I said, so one of 2 things happens. Either we're bumped out of the event first, we win the event first, or quarter to midnight kind of pops up because we didn't need to sleep, and this was bonus. This was just because the FNM Brawl event was pretty short, so I just like making content for you guys. So, and let's show him what the sock says. That's nice. Oh, okay, that's not so bad. First strike now. So that tells me a couple of different things. That tells me he did not have a one burn spell, so there was no shock in his hand. So you're just gonna punch him for one. He's probably gonna wonder what's the catch, and the thing is, I'm hoping he shocks it. I'm hoping he shocks. No shock. Okay. This is strange. So there's no. We'll see. We'll see. Now you're gonna do something. You're gonna do something now. We'll just keep cycling out. Go on to better hand. Well, I mean, better hand without getting, blooded. 11 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them are lands. I mean, that's what it is. We're alright. You know what? Let's add the horse right away. And we'll just kind of make this work a little bit. We'll put down land. Probably, I'm spelling. Oh, just putting in. Oh, very nice, very nice. I'm happy to see you, Mr. Zenith player. And do not stop cycling. Ever. Okay, well. So that's up to 7. Come on. Cycle over here. I mean, that does put a creature on the ground for us. We will gain some life back. Nothing has trample. Haven't seen an Ember play yet. Okay, so kinda 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay, 9. Block there. It doesn't matter where we block, but I feel like taking 6 would just be silly of me. I think the math still added up very good. 7 down. Another Zenith player. Can get there, but I don't think he can swing in 13. Not exactly how I wanted to go about it, but I feel like it wasn't with much confidence. Yeah, that's a lot of creatures, so. Of course, there's an Embercleave. There's always an Embercleave. Every red deck must have. I just got to win the game on the spot. If Embercleave was not around, red decks would be absolutely sucky. Red decks have not been anywhere near as powerful as they were back in Eagles of Ravnica time. Embercleave is the only thing that's really kind of going. Everything else is manageable. Like, oh well, that was unfortunate. Well, thank you so much for everybody for participating in tonight's stream. I hope you appreciate everything that we do. I'd like to thank beautiful darling Erica. She turned around and actually made some of the overlays and the drops over here for me, and I just haven't had the time to do it myself. And honestly, they look pretty awesome. So I'm very much happy with everything I see here. I hope you guys are too. So let's just kind of go on side notes here. Just small little discussion. So I'm planning this weekend. I know we've only posted one video. Everything else has been just kind of live streams. So I'm kind of trying to balance streaming, work, and then, you know, trying to make some more content as we kind of go along through our day. So this weekend, I definitely will be trying to make some content based on what we have, a couple of different things that we can talk about, and hopefully move along to making more videos for everyone. So we will continue live stream content. We'll still continue our regular, I'm hoping 9:45 start tomorrow. Maybe we might change up the schedule over the course of the weekends. There will not be a morning stream. It's been a long week. I need to sleep in, but there will be a stream, hopefully a nighttime stream. I'm just not 100% sure 9:45 is going to be the start time. Might be earlier, might be later. Please keep up on Twitter and or Facebook for the times. Haven't quite set up a proper Twitch stream scheduling. So far, the only thing that's been consistent has been the Among Us. So we've did Among Us on Tuesday, and then sorry, on Thursday 2 weeks ago, and then we did one this Thursday, but that was more of a funsies. Also planning at some point to perhaps set up a stream schedule on a monthly basis and see where that takes us from there. So stay tuned. Keep an eye on Facebook, keep an eye on Twitter. All of our links have been posted in previous videos. It's all at Mana Brews. I think the YouTube's the only one that we've actually changed to have the M and B capitalized. So Twitter /Mana Brews or Facebook, search up Mana Brews, will both be there. And then same thing for Twitch, same thing for YouTube, and that's all for now. So I hope everybody enjoys the content that we produce. Thanks everybody who participated in today's stream. Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate the support and looking forward to doing and performing more content. So thank you everyone so much. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Take care, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye for now.